Dear learner, now here we are going to have another lecture on the MOOCs platform. I am Professor Nafis Ahmad Ansari from Department of Political Science of Aligarh Muslim University. In the last lecture, we have studied about the Constitution of United Kingdom, the various committees involved in the expansion of the present administration in United Kingdom. The committees was the basis for the purpose of modernization of the civil services in United States of America, which we have tracked since 1919 onwards, or we can say 19th century onwards. This lecture will explore the classification of the civil services in United Kingdom and their respective functions. Classification of the British civil services was split into four main classes. Before Fulton, each with its own internal grading system. Administrative class. The administrative class is the largest group within the civil services and is responsible for the day-to-day operations of the government. The class includes roles such as administrative officers, clerical staff, supporting staff. They are responsible for providing administrative support to the civil servants and ensuring the smooth running of the government offices. So this administrative class is a very big class and very important class which is taking care of every step or every hierarchical structure in the administrative system of United Kingdom. Then comes the executive class. The executive class comprises senior civil servants responsible for overall management and strategic directions of the government policies and programs. As we know that the political personnels, they always need help of the experts. They take advices that we have seen in the previous lectures. This executive class of the people who are the senior officers, they are having the experiences of years and years and have learned a lot of things. So they are the asset who can give a very good advice to the government, a proper advice to the government at right time for the formulations of the government policies and programs. They are in charge of developing and implementing policies, advising ministers, and managing the performance of the civil services. This class includes roles such as permanent secretaries, directors, and policy advisors. These are the top positions that is there in the administrative setup, and these people are known as the executives. Then the next class comes clerical class. Clerical positions involves the management of general office tasks such as completing sales related in activities, keeping records, engaging with customers. Clerical officers typically perform routine tasks and follow specific guidelines of work. The specialist class is the other class which is there in the civil services system of United Kingdom. The specialist civil services comprises professionals with expertise in a specific areas such as science, technology, and communications. These individuals provides a specialized support and advice to the government department, ensuring that the policies and programs are informed by the latest governments in their respective fields. Fulton Committee report of 1968 recommended that classes be abolished and be replaced by single unified grading structure. In 1971, an administrative group was formed by merging the lower rank of the administrative class with the executive class and clerical class. The difference or the grades that was been established after that, that is as senior executive officers, higher executive officers, administrative trainee, administrative officers, administrative assistants. These are the class that have been created after the merger of the various classes together has been recommended. The civil services in UK is classified into various categories also, each with its own distinct roles and responsibilities. The responsibilities and roles are being fixed on the basis of categories that have been created. This classification allows for the efficient and effective delivery of the government policies and services to the public. The different types of the services work together to support the government in its mission to serve and protect the citizen of United Kingdom. Recruitment is another very important part which is there in the civil services of United Kingdom. Recruitment to the civil services United Kingdom has a rich history of the competitive examination conducted by the Civil Services Commissions. Prior to the 1945, the sole pathway for distinguished administrative class, the top tiers of the civil services were through Method 1. This rigorous method consists of a qualifying written examination as well as a comprehensive interview. The candidates had to excel in both aspects to ensure a place. If they want to have a part of the civil services, they have to excel maximum, or we can say that performance should be excellent to secure a place in the administrative class and embarked on a career in the civil services. However, in 1945, a new alternative called Class 2 was introduced, fundamentally changing the recruitment process. Method 2 placed a greater emphasis on a series of individual and group interviews in addition to the qualifying written examinations. This new approach aimed to provide more holistic evaluation of candidates, not solely relying on their performance in a written test but also assessing their aptitude and interpersonal skills through interviews. As time went on, the significance of Method 1 gradually started losing its importance, and in 1969 it was completely discontinued, paving the way of Method 2 to become the exclusive method of testing candidates. So change has been brought, and whatever been adopted in Method 1 has been abolished, and Method 2 has taken that place, where the merit and suitability of the civil services while entering services since 19 was been adopted. This shift marked a significant transformations in the recruitment process, acknowledging the importance of assessing candidates' overall potential rather than relying solely on written examinations. So, in the Method 1, we have seen that the excellence in written examination is also very important. And that here it is said, though written examination is opened, but it is not solely they have to rely on the written examination. In 1971, recognizing the changing needs of the civil services, a system akin to the Method 2 was implemented for selecting administrative trainee. These trainees were part of the new administrative group, and their selection processes was based on the recommendation made by Fulton Commission or committee. The chosen candidate underwent a rigorous 2 years probationary period before completing a comprehensive 16-week training at the esteemed Civil Services College. So, in the previous lecture, we have seen the government has decided to establish a training college, and where the Fulton Committee recommended the training is very essential for the purpose of equipping this personnel, not only doing the work in the present times but making them mentally fit for the new course or new types of the work that is assigned to them. So here that has become a very important component in the civil services of United Kingdom. This comprehensive selection and training process ensured that only the most qualified and competent individuals entered the civil service in United Kingdom. By combining written examination with interviews and practical training, the recruitment system aimed to identify individuals who do not only possess the necessary knowledge and academic abilities but also they demonstrate promoting very effective interpersonal skills and aptitudes for the career in the civil services. These carefully selected individuals would then go to serve the nations in various capacities within the administrative structure of the United Kingdom. Another part which is a very important part of the civil services United Kingdom is the training. The institutions of formal training for the civil services United Kingdom has a fascinating origin that has been traced back to Ashton Committee report on the training of civil servants, which was published in 1944. This Ashton Committee recommendations we have studied in the previous lecture, and where we have seen that the focus was the modernization of the civil services with the help of the training. This significant milestone was achieved through the efforts of the committee, which was appointed 1943 under the esteemed chairmanship of Sir Ralph Ashton. In their comprehensive report, the committee emphasized the need for centralized arrangement for effective training to those entering the civil services, specifically referring the prestigious administrative class. These groundbreaking recommendations led to the foundation for the establishment of a dedicated training and education division within the British Treasury with the purpose of coordinating and administering training courses for aspiring civil services servants. This division played a crucial role in the shaping the future success of the civil services training in UK. The Ashton Committee report served a catalyst for the development of formal and structured system that ensure rigorous training and education for individual aiming to join the civil services ranks. This forward thinking approach was not only enhanced of the professionalism within the civil services but has also contributed to the country's overall governance and efficient administration. As a result, Ashton Committee's recommendation has left an indelible impact on the civil services training landscape, paving the way for a tradition of excellence and expertise in the higher service role. The major training center in UK that is functioning for the purpose of the civil service training are for example, Administrative Staff College, which was set up in 1948 at Henley on Thames to provide external training in management. There is a Center for Administrative Studies which was established in 1963, situated in London. Then there is a Royal College of Defence Studies, which it is also in London, which provide training to the diplomatic services who works in the foreign countries. The Civil Service College is the main training center in UK. It was set up in 1969 on the recommendation of Fulton Committee report. It comprises a headquarters and two regional centers. The headquarters is at the Summingdale Park, while the regional centers are in London and Edinburgh. It performs the four major functions. It provides post entry training for the recruitment, administrative, and generalist in finance, economic, or social areas of the administration. It offers a specialized courses for specialized in administration and management. It conducts research on problem related to administration. It gives general guidelines and advice to department that train the executives and clerical staff. Next, that is important part that we find in the UK civil services is the promotion system. In the civil services, promotion are handled by the department. The head of the each department appoints member to the department promotion boards. On the matter of promotions, they offer advice to the permanent secretary and the ministers. The annual report of the UK, the performance of employees is thoroughly evaluated and classified into various categories based on their achievements. These categories includes outstanding, very good, satisfactory, indifferent, and poor. Once the evaluation are completed, the candidate are further classified into four distinct categories to determine their eligibility for promotions. These categories are extraordinary if fit for promotions, highly fit for promotions, and not yet fit for promotions. These are the categories that is been it starts with the concept of giving an outstanding nature of performance to the personnel. Then it is a good, very good, satisfactory, it is indifferent, or there can be different poor also. One of the critical elements of the promotion system in UK is ensuring that the candidates are well informed about the vacant positions to be filled through promotions. This allows the candidates to adequately prepare for the opportunity and showcase their potential. Additionally, the evaluation process for the promotion is conducted by board of individuals rather than trusting the decision to a single person. A collective groups of the people take the responsibility for the process of promotion, not to any single person. Even the ministers is not getting given this authority for the promotions. This ensures a fair and comprehensive assessment of each candidate's sustainable for promotion. Furthermore, it is crucial to note that in the UK, any party who feels aggrieved by the decision made regarding the promotion has the right to appeal. However, it is important to note that these appeals cannot be made to any authority higher than the head of the department. This ensures that there are appropriate checks and balances in place to maintain the integrity and fairness of the promotion process. So, even the board has not given the independent charge or independent hand to carry out the decision relating to the promotions. They know that there is a possibility of scrutiny of the process of the promotion. In practice, when it comes to the promotion, for promotions such as permanent secretary, deputy secretary, finance officer, establishment officers, the concerned prime minister's necessary is required, because these are the highest positions in the administrations and they are constant in touch with the ministers, and minister can be one of prime ministers. We basically are taking care of it, and prime minister is the person who has to take the decision for these higher officers. This highlights the significance of these positions and the needs for careful considerations before making any promotion to such prestigious roles. The UK's promotion system prioritizes transparency, fairness, and accountability by providing clear communication, involving a board for evaluation, allowing for appeal with reasonable limits, and involving high ranking authorities for top promotions. The UK ensures that the promotions are conducted to reflect merit, experts, and the credibility of the personnel. The civil servants are not allowed to publicly criticize the government or its policy. However, they are allowed to express their personal opinion privately. This is to ensure that the civil services remains politically neutral and maintain its professionalism. The civil servants are also not allowed to take part in any activities that could lead to conflict of interest. This includes being unable to hold any political office or participate in any political campaigning. The reasons for these restrictions is to maintain the integrity and impartiality of the civil services in carrying out its duties. This ensures that the civil servants serves the country's and its citizens' best interest rather than being influenced by their own political beliefs or affiliations. The right to association for civil servant also extends to the to a joining professional organization and association related to their field of work. This allows them to network and gain knowledge and skills to better serve the public. However, the strict guideline ensures that these associations do not interfere with their job responsibilities or can create a conflict of interest in the system. Overall, the rights to association for the civil servants in UK carefully balance the restrictions to maintain the professionalism and impartiality of the civil services in serving the government and the people. It is crucial aspects of upholding democracy and ensuring efficient functioning of the government. The Whitley Council, this is a very important system that it was, and the committee was constituted. This council, Whitley Council, is as an employer-employee relations with a notable institutions in the early 20th century, aimed at improving and maintaining harmonious relationship between employees and employees in the United Kingdom. The council was established as a response to the growing industrial unrest and a strike that plunged in the nations during that time. It was primarily objectives was to create a platform for dialogue with negotiation between the employers and employees with the ultimate goal of preventing and resolving the conflict in the workplace. In the First World War, the government felt that there is a no proper relationship or there is no harmonious relationship is there between the employer and employee. So that has created a lot of problem to the British government during the First World War. So after that, they decided to have a proper system, and for that this Whitley Council was created. And Whitley Council system bring together the representatives from both employers and employees to discuss and address industrial specific issues. This council was made up of individuals who understand the challenges of their respective industries, allowing for more effective problem resolving and decision making. This system was successful in fostering a sense of cooperation and understanding among the employees and employers. Furthermore, the Whitley Council system played a crucial role in promoting workers' participation and representation. By including employees' representative in the decision making process, the council aimed to address the power imbalance between employers and employees, ensuring that the workers' voice was heard and considered in crucial matters. This approach encouraged more inclusive and democratic approach to industrial relations, evaluating employees' engagement and satisfaction. Overall, the Whitley Council on Employee-Employee Relations made a significant contributions to the field of industrial relations in United Kingdom. It catalyzed constructive dialogue and negotiations between the employer and employees, fostering a more balanced and cooperative approach. The council system promoted inclusivity, employee representation, and participatory decision making, laying foundations for improved workplace relations and preventing industrial disputes. Though the Whitley Council system evolved over time, its impact on the labor relations cannot be underestimated. It is legally can still be seen in modern industrial relation practices. So there you have it, the salient features of the civilization in United Kingdom. A diverse professional and dedicated workforce committee committed to serve the government and the public. At last, I would like to brief discuss the administrative system of United Kingdom. There we have seen there is a system of a separation of power in the United Kingdom. There is a unitary system of the government in UK. There is a constitutional monarchy in UK. There is a devolution of the power in the system. Civil services system is a very strong system, and very important is that they are having a parliamentary oversight. The strong parliamentary oversight is another impact of the features of UK's administrative system. The parliament holds the government accountable for its actions and decisions through various mechanisms such as question time, debate, and committees. This ensures that the government transparent in its action and that decision made in the people's best interest. In conclusion, the administrative system UK is a well developed and efficient system that has been shaped by its unique history and values. The separation of power, unitary system of government, constitutional monarch, devolution of the power, professional civil services, parliamentary oversights are the some of the key features that that have contributed to the success of UK administrative system. It is a system that had stood the test of time and continues to evolve to meet the countries and the people's changes needed. Thank you. Thank you very much.